copying or synchronizing similar type of data in different type of instances or objects or places. Like
And probably we'll be storing a similar kind of data in different locations. Is that correct?
yeah,
Okay. Why do we need to do that?
redundancy.
For disaster
Redundancy. Okay.
recovery.
For disaster recovery. Okay, that's good. Okay. So the replication come into picture where we see data is very much important and where you have something called as a failover mechanism. Okay. Let's say you want to access some data, right, for some region, let's say in North Virginia region. Let's say in North Virginia region, you have created some buckets and you have stored some objects on it. And now you want to have a similar kind of setup in Mumbai region. All right. Why do we need? So in that case, instead of re-uploading everything, what I'll do once I get the data in North Virginia region of in some bucket, I can replicate the same in another region also. Why do we need to do this? Because definitely there will be a little latency will be there. Probably we might be not seeing while accessing our data. What I can do, I'll get some user details, right? For example, if you want to, let's say you have a certain customers in India and you have some customers in US. In that case, we can route those particular traffic to appropriate buckets. So if users in India, they can directly access the information in the Mumbai region bucket, right? So I don't have to go and access the data which are in North Virginia region bucket. So this is one of the reasons we go for a replication. In short, uh, accessing your data from a bucket is a costlier operation, or instead of costlier operations, I can say it does involve in timing. So definitely we see some sort of latency compared to other regions. I'm staying in Bangalore and my nearest region would be Mumbai region. Then the data accessing from the bucket which are in Mumbai region are very much feasible compared to North Virginia region, right? So in that case, what I can do, I'll just I'll ask people to upload their data at once to my Mumbai region, and later, if I need to replicate that into another region, so that no, it is possible with the help of replication. And the same data which I can see in Mumbai region bucket, the same information is also available in North Virginia region bucket as well. So this is one of the main reason we go for replication, which means we'll not be losing any data. Whatever the data we have uploaded on the one bucket, the same information will be available on the another bucket as well. It can be a same region or it can be another region, right? So for now, in demo today, I'll try to I'll go for a same region and I'll share the steps, right? So I know you people will not do the assignment. I have clearly captured the steps as well. So just try from your end. Just by following that step, then you can also replicate the data from one region to another region as well. Okay. Do you see my point? So basically, there is something called a source bucket and destination bucket. The source bucket will be your bucket where you wish to copy your object with respect to one region, and a destination bucket is the one where you need to perform a replication. So the data will come and arrive in source bucket first, and later it moves to a destination bucket. And here we have two categories. One is cross region replication and same region replication. So today I'll show same region application, and I've also captured the steps to perform cross-region replication. Okay, so we'll just do the implementation. And one more thing, you need to enable versioning while creating your bucket. You must enable the versioning. All right. Now we'll see how to do that. Right. Okay. Let me. What is the step? First of all, I need to have two buckets. Right. So if we come to our presentation, so here we have two buckets, right? So I must create two buckets. So one bucket I'll consider as a source bucket, and another one I'll consider as a destination bucket. So here I'll try to put some objects, and after some time, the same contents or same objects or same bucket should get replicated here as well, right? You will see that. So yeah, let me create two buckets and let me name them as source bucket. Yes, PBKT. The reason I'm giving, so definitely somebody would have already used these naming conventions. So that's the reason I'm giving kind of this naming convention. So that because it should be unique one, and I'm enable this ACL one, and I should uncheck this so that I should be able to access. I mean, this bucket should be accessed by everyone, and click on bucket. Okay, I forgot to enable the version option. So come to properties, click on bucket versioning, enable it. Click on save. So I've created one bucket, and let me upload some files. What I'll do, just add some files. Let's say, I think, let me, if you want, you can, okay, let me have some logo. Let me add this image, and let me give a permission. Grant public read access, and acknowledge that one, and click on upload. Now I have uploaded a image. Now what I'll do, I will create another bucket. I'll just say destination bucket 09/11/2022. See the reason, once again, the reason I'm giving is probably someone already use destination bucket 09/11/2022. So that's the reason I'm just giving some other names just to be safer side. And again, I should uncheck it, and I should enable the bucketing versions. Click on create bucket. Okay. In the second bucket, okay, this is the source bucket. There have a file called logo.png, whereas in the destination bucket, I've created in the same region, right? So you can, I don't see any objects which reside in the destination bucket. Now we'll trigger the replication. How to do that? So just come to your source bucket. I mean, yeah, and now click on management. Please understand, this is my source bucket, and the data which are available here, I need to move or I need to replicate the same thing on the destination bucket. If you look at the destination bucket, I don't have anything here. Now let me click on source bucket. From here, I would like to replicate to a destination bucket. Now, in order to do that, once you come to your object, click on management, and here you see, we'll see lifecycle rules later, and our intention is to learn replication. Now I'm creating the replication rule here. How did I do that? So I just selected the source bucket, and under the bucket I'm just selecting the option of management. Under management, I'm creating a replication rule. See here, you see the replication rules, and here I'm creating a replication rule. Now please give a rule, something like that, anything. So rule number one, right? Uh, this is the one. See, the source region, it is saying it's a North Virginia region. And see, here you can see, limit the scope of this rule using one or more filter or apply to all the objects. So if you want to restrict, you can restrict, or if you want to apply to all the objects of the bucket, you can do that. Now, this is the important one. So here, this is the place you need to select the destination bucket. What is our destination bucket? It can be a same region or it can be another region. For now, I have created both the buckets in the same region, which is in North Virginia. Now I should select the destination bucket. So here I don't have anything, right? Now I need to select this bucket as a destination one. I've selected it. So as of now, I don't have any information on AM rule. Just mention as create new rule. When we start learning AM, then we will revisit this one, right? So just click here and click here so that you will get an option of create new rule. Let us create a new rule and don't worry about AM rule for now. Okay. What else? Okay, this is done. Click on save. One rule. Application request version to be enabled for the source bucket. I think we have enabled it, right? Let us see. So that's what it was saying. So we need to enable the versioning. Okay, we have enabled it. Now let me click on save. Now again it will ask us to select. Okay. See, here it is asking us to select one option, if existing object. If you want to replicate the existing object, yes, please select. If you don't want to replicate the existing object, no. See, the actually I've already uploaded a file called test, and I would like to replicate that one as well. And afterwards I will upload another file, and I want to replicate that one, right? So which means I want to replicate the already existing objects before the replication starts, before I trigger the replication, and going forward, whatever the objects I upload, those objects should also get replicated, right? So now click on save. Now, again, it will ask us to select the destination bucket. Select this one. Now, click on save. That's it. Probably in some time, you will be seeing the content of source bucket under destination bucket also. So now, as soon as it gets saved, we see some sort of metadata. See, here it is saying it is still pending. Now, let me go back to my bucket. And let us see if we have any. Okay, it has not come up. Now, what I'll do, it may take some time. So before triggering the replication, I have uploaded one thing, and now let me, after triggering the replication, let me try to add another one. What I'll give the testing issues. And let me try to give a permission to that file. I'm just granting the public access. Select this one, click on upload. Now, before replication, I had one file, and after I trigger the replication, I have uploaded another one. Right? So now I have two files. Now, if my replication is working, then I should be seeing both the objects here. So now see, the job has triggered. Still, it is in running state. We will wait for some time. Okay. So if you come in some time, so meantime, if you have any questions, please do let me know.
I mean, is it one-way replication or two-way replication?
I didn't get you. Like
Like
it is from
source
source
will
to
be
source.
source to destination, or if you change something in destination, it will be reflecting back in source also.
So we are creating a rule. No, it is a one way, right? So we are creating a this bucket as a source one, and from source we are triggering the replication. And similarly, if you do the same changes from destination bucket to source bucket, that then it can be a two-way replication.
Okay.
You see my point?
Yeah.
We get inside of this bucket and we considered as a this is a source one, and we have selected as a destination one, right? Sometimes
Uh, Naveen, it will be always one to one or many to one as well.
it will be one to one from source to
So yeah,
the dedicated destination.
yeah. If the source bucket is like bucket A, from bucket A only, I can replicate to bucket B. Is it?
Correct. That's what I was saying. Let's say this is your okay. See, this is your bucket. Uh, this is your one bucket, and let's say this is the another one. Now this is the source, and this is the destination. Okay. Now, if you get inside of this bucket, and if you are considering this as a source one, and you must select the destination bucket here on the right, then it will be one to one. And similarly, if you want to have a similar replication, you need to do the changes here as well. Then it will become, well, whatever the changes which comes here, it would replicate in source as well.
Can we add one more source for this?
One
Two
more.
sources to one destination.
At this point of time, it should have come. I think something is wrong here. Just a second. So let me try to implement one by one. So let me try to delete everything. Okay. I'll come to you. Let us try to fix this. Okay. I'll just delete this one. And click on delete bucket. And similarly, delete here. So before that, you must empty the things. Okay. So let us look at the document once to be safer side, and we'll see. So the application same region. Enable the versions, properties, click on bucket versions. Uh, okay, enable and to the application. Click on the first bucket, management. This one we followed. Application rule. Status as enabled. Oh, maybe we missed it. Right? Probably we missed it. Okay, let us try to follow this. It's good. No problem. So we'll create a bucket So let's say I'll just compare source BKT 09/11/2022, and I'm creating in North Virginia region. It should be here and ACL enabled, and just unblock this one and acknowledge and enable the bucket versioning as well. Or create bucket. Getting the source bucket just to check if it is enabled versions. Yeah, it is enabled. Now let me try to upload some object. For example, let me try to okay. Now I've just downloaded one image, and now let me upload this one. So click on add file. Select your file and please grant the public access and upload. This is done. Just to make sure, I want to know if the existing objects also replicated. Now let me create another bucket. Destination and just ACL, select the ACL enabled and select this one. Select and enable the bucket version as well. Create a, now this will be my destination. Now, if I have to replicate from this location to this one, then please get into your source bucket, and we have already one image, and click on management. Now, click on create replication again. Right, while creating the replication role one, I'll just say, and status is enabled. Okay, right? Yeah, it is enabled. Source bucket details. Let me select the destination one. Let me select. Let me just create a new role. Replicate. Replicate the existing options. Okay. Now let me select the destination bucket. Okay. Okay. Yes, Vinod, you are asking something.
Uh, can it be like two sources we can point to one destination?
Definitely you can, right? It is possible. It is possible. Yes, it is keep preparing. It will work on just the follow the similar steps, and also capture those steps in the PPT. I'll be sharing with you. It's almost 1 hour. Just try. We'll wait for 1 minute. Yeah, it is ready. And see. And it will show here the replication will be completed once it replicates all the data. It is possible, So you can try. You can create two buckets, and you can start replicating to one destination bucket also. That is possible. Try that option.
Okay.
Let me try to open another window and let's see what is my bucket status. Yeah, some jobs have already created. Uh, just wait for some time, it will come. Okay, so just a lot of other meeting. So just try this, whatever I've explained, and I'll be sharing these details and the P3 details also. So here I've mentioned same regions and also a cross region replication. Just follow them. I think if you follow these rules, these are all working one, right? So just follow them. I think it will work for you. Okay. Let me check. Okay, it has come here. Do you see my point? So this is the destination bucket, right? Here I'm seeing a nature image. Correct. So, and let me go to source uh, bucket. This is a nature image which I have uploaded. This is in the source bucket and I'm in the destination bucket. It got replicated to this bucket as well. So both the buckets are in the same region and I've captured the similar steps in the PPT. You try to replicate the things from one region to another region's bucket. Okay, this is what I had today. Any questions, any concerns?